Greg Clausen for Michigan. And 7-3.
Make some noise. Keep it going into the Rockford Lightning. Score their first basket.
And here's the opening tip, controlled by Keith Clausen of Rockford. Rockford in their home white. Moving from left to right. Out front is Bozeman. Comes high post right side now. Another spin. Takes it strong to the hoop. Hits the layup. Rebound. Shifts around and shoots out of bounds. By of Michigan. It'll be Rockford ball. Lightning get a new 24. They'll inbound right baseline. And trigger is Bozeman. And Bozeman throws it in right baseline to Clausen. Hands back off to Bozeman. He'll get a screen from Clausen. Fire and hit the shot. Nobody's coming over the top of a 7'3" screen set by Keith Clausen. Bozeman buries the three in the right corner. And the Lightning jump out on top here to start the game. Sweetwine with it now left wing. Holding for Michigan. Comes low post left to Jackson. Backing his way in on Clausen. Comes across the lane. Jump hook on the way. No. Rebound tipped by Clausen. Into the hands of Williams. Outlet Bozeman. Rifles a pass left wing. Bailey fakes a three. Down the point to Clausen. Right side Bozeman. Bounce pass. Low post right. Williams going to work down low. Spin. Jump pass left wing. Tipped out of bounds by a hustling Harris. And it'll be Rockford ball with 10 on the shot clock. So to inbound for Rockford on the left sideline will be Stays Bozeman. Bozeman to trigger. Comes at a point with a pass between the circles to Bailey. Bailey angles the dribble right wing. Now a bounce pass down low intended for Williams. Tipped away and intercepted by Harris. Harris with a steal for Michigan. As the Mayhem get it front court, led by point guard Derek Martin. Martin between the circles being defended by Bozeman. Comes with a bounce pass right wing to Harris. He drops it down, low post right to Jackson, going to work. Bounce pass to Clausen in the paint. Pump making a shot on the way. No good, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul. He got Keith Clausen off his feet, and then Clausen came down on top of Clausen. And that'll be the first on Keith Clausen. And it'll put Greg Clausen at the line. What's a lot of Clausen in that matchup? As Clausen hits the first free throw. Greg Clausen playing in his 6th game with Michigan since coming over from Rockford. And the second free throw rims out no good. The rebound to Clausen of Rockford with the outlet Bozeman. Bozeman motors front court. It's Rockford 3, Michigan 1. Bozeman right wing, isolated against Martin, going to work now, backing his way down into the low block area right side. Spins in the lane. Jumper off the glass, good. Bozeman at 6'4", Martin at 6 feet. He's got a considerable size advantage, and he used it to post up Martin down at the other end, and Bozeman has all 5 Rockford points. It's 5-1 Lightning. Michigan with the basketball out front is Martin. Standing dribble. Floats a pass left corner to Harris. Harris comes across the lane. Jump pass baseline. Clausen pulls the trigger and hit the shot. So Clausen has all 3 for Michigan. And it's 5-3 Rockford. Lightning front court. Bozeman brings the dribble free throw line. Now retreats out top of the key. Works the weave and the handoff to Lubeck. Lubeck comes down the right side of the lane. Kicks to Bozeman. Down low post right to Clausen. Clausen with a hook pass baseline. Tipped away. Intended for Bailey. It was tipped out of there into the hands of Clausen. Now they get it front court. Martin bounce pass ahead. Intended for Jackson. Tipped out of there by Williams and recovered by Bailey. And we've got a whistle and a foul near the midcourt stripe. Says the official Doug Rogan. And it's going to go on Stacey Harris. His first team foul on Michigan. And it'll be Rockford basketball. So again for the Lightning getting the starting call tonight. Williams, Bailey, Lubeck, Clausen, and Bozeman. And it's Jackson, Harris, Martin, Sweetwine, and Clausen for Michigan. Bozeman with the pull left wing, comes high post left side now to Lubeck, spins baseline, fires the pull away and hit the shot. Little 12-footer for Lubeck on the baseline. And Rockford's off now to a 7-3 advantage. 9:20 left to go first quarter. Motoring front court with Sweetwine. Came down low to Jackson, gets it back left wing now. Sweetwine with a dribble, works it against Lubeck, comes at a point with a pass to Harris. Harris holding between the circles on Williams. 8 to shoot, comes left wing Sweetwine. He'll unload from 3, rimming no. And the rebound hold down by Clausen, who has Greg Clausen on his back, and Clausen picks up the foul, his first. Got to be very careful with the enunciation tonight between Keith Clausen and Greg Clausen. Out front is Bozeman. Bozeman with a bounce pass. Lubeck on Sweetwater. The dribble comes to the point to Bailey. He's on the spin down the lane, took steps, wasn't called, and he laid it in. Bailey with the layup. The official out front, Doug Rogan, said the ball was tapped. That was the reason why there was no 9-3 Rockford. Lightning off to a 6-point lead here early going. Into the front comes Harris. Supposed to pass now out front. Over a high screen set by Clausen. Double team coming over the screen. Gives it up to Jackson. They swing it right wing now to Harris. Harris with a dribble. Comes low post right with a pass. Clausen spots up. Fires the turnaround jumper over Claus. No good. And the rebound Lightning. Bozeman ahead to Bailey. Bailey fakes a perimeter shot now on the drive. And a foul. Still have a chance for the three-point play. The foul going on Jackson. Big basket by Brent Bailey. Bailey goes to the strike. Looking for the three-point play. He'll be shooting for the three-point play when we come back. Timeout on the floor. 11-3, the lead for Rockford. 8:09 left to go first quarter. Lightning 11, Michigan 3. You're listening to CBA basketball. 60-second timeout on the CBA radio network. The Muskegon, Michigan area on MTech 106 FM. So we welcome the folks from Muskegon to broadcast here tonight, as well as all of our Rockford area Lightning fans tuned in on WROK. So Brant Bailey at the free throw line has a chance to complete the three-point play. Bailey's been playing very well for Rockford on the season. Bailey averaging right at about 14 points per game. He's coming off a big performance on Thursday night when he had 26. He gets a free throw, so he's got 5 here for Rockford. And the Lightning lead now at 12-3. Out front, holding left of the circle is Clausen, hands off to Sweetwine. Sweetwine comes over a Clausen screen, loses Bailey, gives it up in the corner. Here's a three by Martin, way long, just grazed the opposite side iron. The rebound tipped though underneath, and a basket up and good, and a foul going on Rockford. The basket underneath, the foul good by Jackson. And picking up the foul was Montreal Dobbins, who just checked in for Rockford. So big strong move underneath the hoop by Jackson. Anthony Jackson, he goes free throwing, and the free throw rimmed out no good. Clausen gets his big left arm up to pull it down, his long, I should say, left arm. There's a free throw by Jackson, no good. Rockford comes down low to Bailey on the right side, now to Bozeman right wing. Bozeman with a bounce pass down low post right to Bailey, squares up now on Harris, brings the baseline, spin move in the lane, fires a fall away against Clausen, wouldn't go, rebound tip, no good, and it's picked up off the deck by Sweetwine for Michigan, racing back the other way, 1-on-3. Forcing the issue, Sweetwine goes baseline, fall away, layup wouldn't go, and a rebound to Clausen. We've got a whistle on a foul. Says Doug Rogan on the floor against Rockford. It's going to go on Montreal Dobbins, his second. Dobbins, who just checked in, picks up 2 quick fouls, and at the scorer's table is Jermaine Williams. Williams will get Clausen, and Marshall Phillips comes in replacing Brian Lubeck for the Lightning. Michigan still with their starting lineup intact. Out front is Martin, now gives it up, left of the circle out front to Sweetwine. Sweetwine on the dribble against Phillips, fires the three, and coming over the screen, no good. The rebound, Montreal Dobbins. For the outlet, Bozeman. Bozeman into the front court. Stops right wing. Bounce pass down low to Williams. Williams on the spin of the hoop, lost the handle. It's a beautiful pass from Bozeman, but Williams on his spin to the basket just had the ball slip out of his hand. Michigan back the other way. Martin dances the dribble across the court into the right corner. On the baseline, comes over a Clausen screen. Pick and roll back to Clausen. Clausen tied up underneath the basket. Tried to kick in the corner to Harris, but a hustling Jermaine Williams make that. Marshall Phillips took the ball out of bounds. Bailey checks in as Lubeck returns. 9 on the shot clock for Michigan. They'll be inbounded. And it's Harris, the inbound, comes out front to Martin, 7 to shoot. Swings it right wing to Sweetwine. Looking down low for Poole. Gets a screen from Poole. Comes over the top into the free throw line area, and they didn't get the shot off the top. 24-second violation on Michigan. We'll give the Lightning the ball. The Lightning in their 5 home games, plus 41 in the turnover department. In their 5 road losses, they're -9 overall turnovers. They forced 147 turnovers at home in 5 games while forcing just 95 in 5 road games. So one of the big differences between the Lightning at home and on the road, defensive intensity, is the Lightning get in front court. Jermaine Williams pulls the trigger and hits from the left elbow area. His first 2, and Rockford's up now 14-5. Here's a steal by the Lightning, forcing a turnover. Lubeck coming up with a steal, takes it strong, but then he railroaded Sweetwine, and the foul's going to go on Brian Lubeck, his first, as Sweetwine did a good job of getting position. And Lubeck ran over the top of him, and it'll be Michigan basketball with 6:03 remaining here in the first quarter. Derek Martin with the dribble, gets it front court. Swings the left wing to Buddenborg, who's checked in off the Michigan bench. Buddenborg, their best three-point shooter, on the baseline drive. Layup blocked away by Phillips. And then Clausen picked it up, but he stepped out of bounds on the sideline here to our left. And it'll be Rockford ball. The Rockford Lightning here in the first quarter. And the first half of tonight's game will be moving from our left to right across your radio. And Michigan in their road blue, trimmed with light blue and white, moving from right to left. So Rockford gets it inbounded, with the Lightning leading by 9. Bozeman out front between the circles, now penetrates with a hop step. Wraparound pass intended for Williams, knocked out of bounds by Michigan. And it'll be Rockford ball. Gaines is checked in for Michigan as well. He is a jumping jack inside, as the folks up in Michigan know. He sent a buzz through the Metro Center last game here back in early December with some vicious dunks as the Lightning inbounded to Bozeman, pulled the trigger and missed the shot from the left baseline. Rebound Michigan. Into the front court comes Martin. Martin over a screen set by Poole. Now out front to Harris. Harris puts the ball on the floor, comes baseline with a dribble, fires a off-balance shot, wild shot, no good. Rebound Bozeman. Motors front court. Bozeman penetrates, nobody stopped the dribble, and we're going to have a 3-second defensive call. Is that the call? On Michigan. A whistle and a foul. Sorry about that. And the foul is going to go on Buddenborg. Buddenborg picked up the foul, his first. So Rockford gets it inbounded out front to Phillips, right wing to Bozeman, down low post right, Dobbins squares up, fires over the top of Poole, no good, but he got a whistle and a foul called against Kareem Poole. So Poole picks up the personal. Kareem Poole, 7-footer from Arkansas. He was the tallest player in the CBA this year. Now it's Keith Clausen at 7'3". Interesting stat for longtime Lightning fans. You might know that Keith Clausen is only the 2nd tallest player in Rockford Lightning history. And I asked the question, who's the tallest player to ever don a Rockford Lightning uniform? I'll give you a clue. He was an inch taller than Keith Clausen. Dobbins at the line. Hits one of 2 free throws to make it 15-5 now, advantage Rockford. I'll give you that answer in a second, but we'll give you a little more time to think about it. Out front is Derek Martin holding on Carson Cunningham. Martin swings a pass in the corner intended for Harris, and Harris couldn't corral the ball and lost it out of bounds, so it'll be Rockford ball, leading by 10. Cunningham front court. Hands off to Lubeck. Left wing, they swing it to Phillips. He'll pull the trigger from 3. Missed shot, rebound, weak side to Gaines of Michigan. The outlet, Martin. Martin walks the dribble up the right sideline. Sets up the offense right way. Stops. Now he'll fake and take a 3, missing short over Cunningham. Long rebound, though, out front to Poole. Back to Martin. Fake the 3. Goes baseline. Gives it up to Poole in lane. Lost the handle, regained it, and hit a jump hook. Kareem Poole from about the right block area, down low. Hit a little running hook shot after he had trouble with the handle. And it's 15-7 now. Rockford with the lead. They come inside, and Dobbins is going to whistle on a foul out front. Going to go on Buddenborg, his second. He was trying to deny the pass inside. So it is on Buddenborg, his second. All right, so the answer to that trivia question. I mentioned Keith Clausen at 7'3", tallest player in the CBA. But only the 2nd tallest player in the history of